All righty, all right. There we go. Getting it going. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Man, oh man. It's going to be a good day. We're going to have lots to do. Lots to do. All right, it's working on there. Sure, it's working everywhere else. Make sure everything sounds right. Got music going. It's going to be a good one. All right, good there. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Gotta love it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. There we go. Drake, hello, my friend. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Happy Saturday, second day of August. It's legit. Legit stuff. My name's Ty. Drake, as you know. Some of you know. Some of you are new. Might not know. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are working on filling up our Topps Chrome Jumbo Break number 11 today. Is what we're going to be working on. We got plenty of room, so hop on in. Don't be shy. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you all out. It's going to be a great day. Drake, what have you been up to this wonderful Saturday? Hunter, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me get him over there for you. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. That's what's up. Gotta love softball tournaments. Gotta love them. Is it co-ed or is it just a men's league? Hunter, they've been moved for you. Dude, co-ed. Honestly, co-ed's where it's at. I have so much fun with co-ed. I played a little bit with my wife last year. She's funny. She's super shy. She's more athletic than she gives herself credit for. But dude, she's way too timid for it. Doesn't quite strike her competitive bone. I know she has one because when we play like Ticket to Ride or something, she's aggressive. She's mean. So when it comes to board games, dude, don't mess. Don't mess with her. But when it comes to sports, it's not there, which is fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm left-handed for one. This last fall, so last year, when we were playing, we were just switching around. I was like, I want to play shortstop. And they're like, dude, you're left-handed. You can't play shortstop. I was like, let me play shortstop. 1 inning. That's it. Dude, I got all 3 outs and looked like I played college at shortstop. I made some sweet plays. They're like, okay, you can just stay at shortstop. I was like, no, I want to play in outfield. I like playing in the outfield. 60-foot bases ain't nothing. We were playing on super small fields, but it was a ton of fun. But yeah, I love being in outfield. It's weird playing with the rover out there, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. The hardest part, figuring out how to hit a ball on the top of it, to hit it down instead of up, but still swinging like a baseball player. That was the biggest thing that killed me. Took me about a game to figure it out, but I kept rolling over and yeah, to cut swing. No, exactly. Took me a little bit. I was like, okay, I just got to think of it as like a high T drill, you know? And so, anyways, that's what I thought of, and I was like, then that's when I started hitting rockets. But I know the etiquette. Don't ever hit it back at the pitcher if you can help it. So I tried my best to push the ball, push it opposite. But then it just got boring. I was like, okay, I was still way too early. I was like, I just gotta hammer this ball up the right line. Just can't. You can't short it. German Jeff, for the league we were in, it was just like a campus rec league. So a lot of the players were right-handed and they didn't hit the ball very hard. Some of them hit the ball pretty hard, but typically it was a ground ball to either shortstop or third base, unless they had played plenty of sports, which those guys would crush it to the outfield. But it was a ton of fun. We got walk-up songs involved. Brought a big old speaker, so we had a ton of fun with it. We had a ton of fun. Gotta feed these fishies. Look at them. Look at them. They're ready. Just swimming all over already. But Jeff, yes, the handlebar stash. Not quite a handlebar stash, but a stash. Has it really been that long since I've seen you, Jeff? I mean, it didn't grow that much overnight. You were here yesterday. I didn't think it grew that much overnight. Uh, Drake, the next Breaker's Delight case is gonna be. I don't know actually. I think we did our last box. Because yeah, these are all hobby. Those are all series 2 hobby. Yeah, we only have. How many boxes do we have left? We only have 2 boxes of it, so we don't have enough for a case break. I know. Dude, it went by so fast. Went by quick. But we got, let's see, another jumbo case break. And I don't know what we're going to do next, honestly. I don't know. Hunter picking up the Braves, bringing it down to 24 spots. Maybe we'll throw in a couple more mixers. Adam's always got fun stuff. Um, should the shift be banned? Or was it a bad idea? What do you mean, like shifting an infield? German Jeff? Is that what you mean? Oh, gotcha, Drake. Um, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna be here for very long tonight. Um, I only can come in for a couple hours, so I'll be here for another 2 hours. Is it? So depending, it might. I mean, it's always a possibility. It might fill. I don't see it filling, but I mean, we just started, so who knows? We could have a bunch of people come in and start buying teams out the wazoo because that happens. But yeah, if you're worried about missing it, Drake, we always post our replays, so you can go back and rewatch the break. You can watch it on X or YouTube. I know it's more fun to watch live, but if you're worried about missing it, we always post the recaps on X or YouTube, so you can always go back and watch, which is nice. I'm trying to think. If you haven't joined our Discord yet, join that, and you can also see when we get notifications about when we start a break as well. So if you're at the comedy club but you have like AirPods or a headphone you can pop in, do that. I know there's been a few times there's been people that are like, yeah, I'm at the middle of a baseball game, but I just popped you in my earbud while I'm watching the game. So I mean, you can at least listen. That's sweet. Are you doing any? So are you doing any stand up, Drake, or are you just going for the entertainment? Pull super and scream. It's just like quiet in the show. This girlie screaming. The guy's like, "Who is that?" It's like, you scream like a little girl. I just pulled a super. I just pulled a super. A super what? Who's the tickets for? Is it just like a is it for like a local comedy show, or is it like a bigger show? Because I've always wanted to go to a comedy show like Gabrielle Iglesias. Ryan Donahue. I have no clue who that is. Schwabel picking up the Red Sox. Well, let's look him up. Hmm. think I've heard of. Yeah, I haven't heard of Ryan Donahue before, but cool. I'm sure it'll be good. He looks funny. But yeah, dude, Fluffy's one of my favorites. Fluffy's one of my favorites. The Sox. I heard something happened today. And they've been killing the Stros. But I heard that there was a. Oh, this is what it was. Dude, that's like my favorite part is his sound effects, like for his car. Oh my gosh, yeah, Fluffy's great. Fluffy's great. Yeah, he comes to the Idaho State Fair occasionally. So does Jim Gaffigan. I think's come up a few times as well, and he's funny. He's super funny. A1, those socks. Can't be mad about them. Can't be mad. Wow, pitcher being stupid. That's all it was for the Red Sox today. Crazy. Whoa, chill out, dudes. Chill out, bros. You're gonna scare the fish. You're gonna scare the fish. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like other comedians. Oh, I know Dave Chappelle would be funny. Cat Williams is hilarious. I love Cat Williams. Cat Williams is so funny. Trying to think. Kevin Hart would be kind of fun. Dude, I've always wanted to go to a Jeff Foxworthy one. I don't even know. Does he do shows anymore? He does. Oh, events. He does. Dude, that is one of my favorites. Jeff Dunham. Yeah, Bill Engvall too is another funny one. He's always in Vegas. He's just so popular. Tickets, I feel like, are going to be so hard to get. He's always on the East Coast. And then he comes up to Vegas. Oh, Fargo. That one might be fun. Go to Fargo, North Dakota. The smallest. My goodness, Fargo. That's crazy. It's got to come to Boise, Idaho at some point, right? Yeah, no, Jeff Dunham's definitely one of my favorites. But yeah, I don't blame you. I would too. If he came close, I would try to go all the time. I would try to go quite a bit for sure. Yeah. Um, who's your favorite of the characters that he does? Also, Drake, thank you for the heart me. Ahmed. Ahmed's pretty great. I love Walter and I love Peanut too. Peanut's just a spaz and obnoxious though at the same time. So like sometimes he's super funny, other times he's not. Walt, oh my gosh, yeah, the Walter's one of my favorites. Just such a grumpy old man. It's so great. It's so good. But yeah, no, that's been one I've wanted to go to. That's my hardest thing is like there's a point I feel like when like I don't know, comedians are funny and then they're just vulgar the whole time, you know? I feel like there's been a few that I'm like, okay, he's funny, but then it's also like unnecessary stuff. That's just a me personal thing. But most of them are just funny. I mean, they're comedians for a reason, and they are funny. So I'm like, man, who would be? Yeah, Jeff Dunham would be hilarious to go to. Fluffy's hilarious. Yeah, for sure, Drake. For sure. Which is why I love watching like the comedy specials that they do on Netflix. They're awesome. So yeah, the Jeff Dunham ones that pop up are great. The Gabrielle Iglesias ones are hilarious. I think one of my favorites was the Jim Gaffigan Mr. Universe one. Yeah, that one was so funny. Oh yeah, that one was so funny. Who likes McDonald's? Yeah, that's when he goes off about McDonald's, and it's so funny. It's so great. Yeah, no, there's so many out there that it's not hard to find a one you like. My wife thinks Matt Rife's hilarious, and I just think he's an idiot. And he is. Speaking of Matt Rife, he just bought um, the Ed and Lorraine Warren Ed and Lorraine Warren occult museum. Freaking wild. Like, don't get me wrong. I love horror movies and I love like paranormal stuff like that. I am not. I think it's so. Oh, you just don't mess with stuff like that. You just don't. You don't mess with stuff like that. Like, it's cool. It's cool. It's creepy. You don't mess with it. You leave it alone. Like people holding the Annabelle doll and it going missing for a little bit, like that. You're asking for problems. You're asking for problems. 100% asking for trouble. So crazy. But yes, Matt Rife's crowd work is very good. Is very good. It's funny some of the stuff he'll say to the crowd. But yeah, no, not my type of comedian. He's not that funny. At least to me, he's not. Roas. Diamondbacks. Not a bad choice. You a Diamondbacks fan? Nice. Are you from the Arizona area, or are you just a Diamondbacks fan? From AZ. There you go. There you go. Love it. How do you feel about Eugenio Suarez getting traded? Broken. Could always be worse. Uh, could be a Twins fan. Lost literally everybody. See if he can come back during the off season. Yeah. I mean, Tyler Locklear is not a bad choice to get in return. I've heard he's I've heard he's been doing pretty good recently. So, I mean, it is a little crazy some of the stuff that happened during the trade. Uh, Trade deadline was a little wild. It was a little crazy, but it happens. It happens. What about anybody else? Anybody else broken about the trade? If you're a Twins fan, then you don't have to say. But yeah, Twins got smoked. Said my Braves didn't sell like I wanted them to. Yeah, the Braves. That's I wish that the Red Sox would have bought. I mean, they did, but they needed more. They needed to trade a little more. The Cubs got a starter, but not that upset as everyone in Chicago is. Willie Castro is one of my favorites. Now he's on your favorite team. Nice, Sam. Yeah, that Willie Castro's great. Willie Castro's great. Um, Drake, why Ozuna? Out of curiosity. Salia, 100 for the Giants. The lowest I can do for you on the Giants is 124.38 with no sales tax. TikTok might be running a deal on them though that might make them a little cheaper. But I can't go any lower than that. I mean, I could probably see TikTok's been running some weird deals. Yeah, 115. Yeah, so TikTok's running them at 18% off right now. So, I mean, depends. Let me look. I got to do some math on this. See which one really is cheaper. Yeah, it is. It is like $2 cheaper to get them on TikTok, depending on where you're at. J Bane snagging two. JB, gotcha. I gotcha. Collector's Army, thank you for the follow. Drake, no, probably not. No problem, JB. Glad to have you in. Glad to have you in. Yeah, Drake. Usually there's kids that'll come in that'll just shout out their favorite team. And some breakers that are new will give them stuff, but or it's a case break. That's we just can't do that. It's just not viable. Where it's a whole case. If it was like a box, maybe. JB, you're welcome. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck on the break. Okay. The birds. Love it. Love it, love it. Down to 18 spots. 18 spots. Collector's Army, good teams. Your top five that are on the board still. Going to be your Nationals, your Athletics, the Tigers, Orioles, and the Cubs. Are going to be your top five. All right, Drake. Have a good time. Have a great time. Let me know how it goes. You have to let me know how it goes. Good luck. Have a good time. Enjoy your weekend, my friend. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will. I will. I got family coming up that I haven't seen in a couple years, actually, this weekend. So it'll be exciting. It'll be really good. a ton of fun. So this next week will be a party for me. Be a party. Alrighty. Make sure we have perfect. Perfect. Okay. Everything's going well. Going well. No, Rojas, you got to buy the Diamondbacks, my friend. You got to purchase them. That's how. That's how it goes. 708 breaks, picking up the Padres. No, you're good, Rojas. You're totally fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So the breaks. So this is what's called a breaker board. It's just a fancy Excel sheet, but pretty much. So what we have is Chrome Jumbo. It's a whole case, so it's 8 boxes of Chrome Jumbo, 3 autos in each box, so 24 autos in total. Autographed cards that will come out of it. When you purchase a team, any cards from that team get shipped to you for the break. So it's fun because you don't really know who's going to hit. I mean, there's 24. You can have one for just about every team or you get doubled up on some. I know the Reds yesterday had an amazing break. I think they had three autos for some rookies, one for Tink Hence, but then an orange auto for Ellie De La Cruz, which was massive. That was on the Future Stars auto. So that one was super sweet. So you just never know. That's half the fun. So it's exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Got 17 spots left, which is nice. Let's see here. Alrighty, all right. Nom stacks. Love to see it. Nom stacks. Picking up the athletics. Very nice. Very, very nice. Exciting stuff. Good stuff today. Got some good stuff today. All right. Let's see. Josh, didn't you come in yesterday and ask about the teams? Pretty sure you were here yesterday. Pretty sure that you were here yesterday just asking for some teams. If you buy the Rangers, you go into the shop, purchase the Rangers, you can have all the Rangers cards that come out of the break. That's how you can get your name on the Rangers, my friend. All right, let's go through this checklist, shall we? Let's see, we got the Astros on the board still. For autos, you have Billy Wagner on the Cooperstown Calls. You have Legend Autos for Andy Pettit and Craig Biggio. You have Jose Cruz on the Numbers Live Forever auto. You got rookie autos for Brian King, Luis Contreras, Pedro Leon, Shea Whitcomb, Zach DeZenzo, and Cam Smith. Who is your big chase out of there? All right. For the Brewers, you have Chromograph autos for Christian Yelich, Jackson Chourio, and Robin Yount. You have Chourio on the Future Stars auto. You have rookie autos for Carlos Rodriguez, Isaac Collins, and James Meeker. Chourio is going to be your big chase out of there. Some nice little autos for him. All right, the Cardinals. Cardinals here, Nolan Arenado on the 35th anniversary. You got Jordan Walker and Mark McGwire on the chromographs. You have Future Stars autos for Mason Wynn. Legend autos for Albert Pujols, Joe Torre, Mark McGwire, Ozzie Smith, and Scott Rowland. You have World Series champion autos for Albert Pujols, Jim Edmonds, and Scott Rowland. And for rookie autos, you have Adam Kloffenstein, Gordon Graceffo, Michael McGreevy, Ryan Loudis, and Thomas Sujasi. All right, the Cubs checklist, very nice here. Kevin Alcantara signs a few times. Got him on the 35th anniversary, the chromograph. We also have Ryan Sandberg on the chromograph. PCA on the Future Stars auto. You've got legend autos for Fergie Jenkins, Greg Maddux, and Ryan Sandberg. Kevin Alcantara on the Radiating Rookies auto. You have Jack Neely, Kevin Alcantara, and Matt Shaw on the rookie autos as well. himself hard. Swam right into into the glass. Did it again. What's he doing? I don't know why. I just want to see if he does it again. Keeps slamming into the glass, like running face first into his noggin. All right, Giants checklist here. Giants, you got legend autos for Will Clark. Barry Bonds signs on the numbers live forever auto. You have rookie autos for Grant McCray, Hayden Birdsong, Raymond Burgess, Spencer Vivens, Trenton Brooks, and Trevor McDonald. Then you have Barry Bonds on the Ultraviolet All Stars auto, and Buster Posey on the World Series champion auto as well. Ooh, ow. Alrighty, all right. For the Guardians here, Guardians, you got Jose Ramirez on the chromograph. On You have Jim Thome on the Numbers Live Forever auto. John Kenzie Noel on the Radiating Rookies. Jose Ramirez on the Ultraviolet All Stars auto. Then you have rookie autos for Angel Martinez, Connor Gillespie, Daniel Schneemann, Eric Sabrowski, Joey Cantillo, and John Kenzie Noel again. For the Marlins, you have Hanley Ramirez signs on the Legend auto. You got Connor Norby on the Radiating Rookies. You've got rookie autos for Austin Kitchen, Adam Major, Connor Norby, Javier Sanoa, Lake Baker, Michael Peterson, and Valente Beloso. And then you have World Series champion auto for Gary Sheffield on the Marlins. All right, the Mets. Let's see what the Mets got here. Got Luis Angel Acuna on the 35th anniversary on the All Edge Rookie Rush auto, Chromograph auto. You have a dual auto with Luis Angel Acuna and Ronald Acuna Jr. You have another dual auto with David Wright and Darryl Strawberry. Let's see. Got legend autos for Carlos Beltran, Darryl Strawberry, and David Wright. You have radiating rookies auto for Luis Angel Acuna and just his regular rookie auto. Then you have Francisco Lindor on the Ultraviolet All Stars auto. Then you have Nolan Ryan on the World Series champion auto for the Mets. Crazy, crazy. Now for the big boys, the Nationals. Let's see, got James Wood on the All Edge Rookie Rush auto. Dylan Cruz and James Wood on a dual auto together. Dylan Cruz on the Radiating Rookies auto. You have rookie autos for Andres Chaparro, Darren Baker, Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Orlando Ribalta, Zach Brzezicki. And then you have a Ultraviolet All-Stars auto for Dylan Cruz. All right, Orioles checklist. Very nice here. You got Adley Rushman on the 35th anniversary auto. You have chromographs for Adley Rushman and Jackson Holiday. You have a dual auto with Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rushman. You have Future Stars autos with Colton Cowser and Jackson Holiday. Legend autos for Eddie Murray and Jim Palmer. You've got radiating rookie autos for Kobe Mayo. Rookie autos for Chase McDermott, Kobe Mayo, and Cade Povich. And then Gunnar Henderson on an Ultraviolet All-Stars auto, which is very nice. All right, after the Orioles, got the Rangers checklist. Where we have a dual auto with Josh Young and his brother Jace Young. You've got Future Stars auto with Wyatt Langford. Legend auto with Michael Young. Rookie autos for Dustin Harris, Daniel Robert, Gerson Jarabito, Kumar Rocker, Mark Church, and Walter Pennington. All right, the Rays. The Rays. Future Stars autos for Junior Caminero. Rookie autos for Chandler Simpson, Eric Orrs, Hunter Big, Justin Sterner, Cameron Meisner, Logan Driscoll, and Mason Montgomery. Very nice there. Hudson, hello, hello again. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. How are you? How are you, Hudson? It's good to see you. Hudson, doing good. I floated a river today. It's probably why my face looks a little red. Might be. I don't know. Could just be the lights for all I know. I did get a little sunburn. My arms are a little toasty. But I'm all good. A little tired. Oh yeah, it was a ton of fun. My parents saved some girls from drowning, which was sweet. Um, Even though it sounds bad, but it was their own fault. They just weren't smart. Like you're floating a river. It's a river. So, I mean, they weren't young girls. I mean, they were probably like 12, 13. Like they should know how to swim, but if you've never swam in a river, that you should probably have a life jacket or stay in your boat if you're going to try and swim in the river or near your boat so you can climb back in or hold on to it because this river, it gets pretty shallow, like ankle deep at some spots, so you have to get out and walk. But then other times it's like 20 plus feet deep for most of it. Anyways, and I've swam that whole thing before, so like it's not stressful. What really sucked about it is they started panicking almost immediately, and that's what really caused the problems. Is they couldn't touch anymore, and instead of just swimming and floating, you know, and just going with the current, they panicked and tried swimming against the current, which you go nowhere, so you just feel like you're gonna drown. When there was plenty of people around, so my parents just like they had a couple of their crew that um, were going to help them, but they jumped out of their boats to try and save these girls. But then it got 20 feet deep. It just dropped off, and so my parents just paddled over, and they're like, "Here, hold on." It's like we'll get your floaty over here. So it worked. Matty Ice and Red Anthony, thank you for the follow. Glad to have you guys in here. Glad to have you in here. If you have any questions, let me know. My name is Ty. Been here since about March, running this. Well, I say running the show, but I'm not running the show. I am simply one breaker of three, and I am the newest of all of them. But I rip the most heat. That's all you need to know about. That's all you need to worry about. I've swam in a river. And I like to put a life jacket on a boat. See, and like that's the thing is like I've floated this river dozens of times. It's not a long river. It's a very slow float. I mean, it takes like 2 hours, but you only go like half a mile really in a distance. It just winds back and forth a little bit. Winds back and forth. And so there's some stretches like it really is shallow. I mean, but I've also grown up swimming in ponds and rivers my whole life, so I'm a pretty strong swimmer. Is the other thing too. Um, yeah, no, it was a little crazy. Like not scary, but just like kind of made me smack my head. Just oh my gosh. Because yeah, watching it all happen, I'm like, oh my goodness. Like these 13-year-olds, like, yeah, it's scary. I get it. But if if you don't know how to swim or you've never swam in the river before, you shouldn't be just hopping in and swimming without a life jacket, especially if you're a little scared of water. So, I mean, heck, my sister, she's 10. She's floated that river just as much as I have. She, we still make her wear her life jacket. Like we don't make her like clip it up, but she at least has it on. And near her, she gets in the water, we just put it on. Yeah, she was doing her own kayak today, which is totally fine. But a lot of my cousins were. I think I had a cousin that was 6 on his own little kayak. So it's just like, oh well. So I mean, plus you could tell that they didn't really ever float a river at all, anyways, because they were sitting on the side of the bank, just kind of hanging out, doing their own thing, totally normal. But like river etiquette, if there's like a group of people passing you, you just wait for them to pass and go after, so that way it's not just congested in one spot. These people not only just pulled out and like went in front of my family, because we had like 13 of us today that all went floating. Not only did they pull in front of us, they like part of them went in front, part of them like went in between, and part of them went like right in the back. So like they were just surrounded us. Like, you kidding? And they're like in inner tubes. They're not even on like kayaks so they can like steer around. They're just in inner tubes. So they're just floating around in the way. It was so obnoxious. But it's whatever. It happens. Some people are just dumb. So there are some people that we tell to touch grass that shouldn't touch grass. They really shouldn't. But Hudson, I love to fish. I love to fish. I was thinking about that. Because yeah, I'm not going to be here for very long today. I'll probably be here for like another hour. Um, I just, yeah, Ralph only said to come in for a little bit, so be in. I mean, we've sold quite a bit of teams, which is nice. Um, yeah, about 9 teams already, which is great. So Monday will be fun. Yeah, fishing, dude. I love to fish. I'm wanting to catch a 10-pound bass at some point in my life and also go deep sea fishing. It might be in the next couple months. I might be able to have that trip, have it be a possibility. So, who knows? Who knows? What about you, Hudson? What kind of fish do you like to catch? Ooh, sunfish. Sunfish are fun. They fight hard. Catfish. Catfishing's fun. I don't think we have any. I don't know if we get any catfish up here. Could finish it. You eat it. That's good. Yeah, I like to cook fish. I like to cook fish a lot. Um, I don't do it very often just because it's sometimes it's a bit of a hassle, and usually we just don't catch a big enough fish. Which I mean, it happens. Not a big deal. I'm looking up where to catch catfish around here. I didn't know we had catfish around here. Oh, Coeur d'Alene's great, Hudson. Coeur d'Alene's great. Haven't gone up there, but I mean, we have the Snake River that flows not too far away from where we're at. But I haven't gone fishing out there. I haven't tried to. Hudson, no, never gotten sick on stream. I don't actually get sick that often. There was one day Ralph texted me and he was like, "Hey, don't come in," and like that day I got like so sick. I was so sick. That was just a couple of weeks ago, but it was like a 24-hour thing. Like I just was dead for like a day, and then felt better. So at least good enough to function. So I still came into work the next day, and then that weekend my parents were like, "We're gonna go on a hike," and I was like, "Well, I want to go on a hike. I love hiking." And I made it about 30 minutes into the hike and could not do it. My head was pounding. My head was pounding, and I kid you not, I had to go to the restroom at least 30 times, or at least every 30 minutes, and not the easy kind. And hiking on a hill, eventually we meet the tree line where there's no trees. There are no trees to go behind. So, yeah, no way I was doing that. I was not gonna risk that biscuit. No way. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I had like the flu. It's been a little bit. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Jeez, Hudson, now you got me in a mood to fish. I want to go fishing. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Jordo, congrats! First home run. Sorry, over the wall. Dude, that's sweet. Congrats. 340, huh? That's sweet. That's super sweet. What bat were you using? You don't mind me asking. What brand though, Jordo? Is it like an Easton? Is it MVP? Metal fast pitch. I assume so, Jordo. Was it the Hype Fire? Is it like the red and orange one? Oh yeah, dude, the Hype Fire is legit. The Hype Fire is legit. Should be cranking 340s all day. That's sweet, dude. Congrats. That's trying to remember. I don't even know what bat I used for my home run. I don't even remember. Might have been an Easton. Maybe. I don't know. But I broke a windshield. That's all I know. Busted a car windshield for mine. It was sweet. Yeah, dude. Congrats. There's nothing like hitting your first one. Caught four fly balls. There you go. That's sweet, Jordo. That's sweet. Congrats, my friend. That's great to hear. That's super awesome. Yeah, what did it for Rhino? There you go. That's sweet, dude. That's sweet. What year of baseball are you in? Like, are you 11U high school? Well, I know it's 2025. Are you in high school? Are you in junior high? D1. Really? League level draft. Which D1 school then? Oh, so you're in high school, not college. Planning on college, which is good. Always should. It's a nice goal to have. But you're still in high school. Wanting to be an Iowa Hawkeye. Cubs could pick you up ready. I believe it. Want to win a World Series? There you go. I miss Rizzo as a Cubs player. I bet. I bet. I don't even think he plays right now, does he? No. Oh, he's a free agent. Hasn't signed anywhere. Crazy. He does well. Last year he wasn't doing too hot. 228. Not many strikeouts. Played 92 games. That didn't look like he did too good. His birthday's next week on the 8th. Is he really that old? I didn't think he was that old. He is. He is that old. That's crazy. New Kyle Tucker was 30. Justin Verlander's 42. Aroldis Chapman is 37. 37. Which is crazy. I don't think Rizzo's going to be able to come back. What do you mean what happened to Sammy Sosa? He got old. Wish he played one more. Yeah, he's just his performance wasn't doing good, and using steroids wasn't good either. But Sammy Sosa was awesome. Still a legend. Hit over 600 home runs in his career. Absolutely crazy. Boyd picking up the Brewers. Good to see. There you go. Talking about Kerry Wood. Let's see. Kerry Wood. He's old. He's 47. Yeah, he retired. Mitch Keller. Maybe. You never know. You, how come you like Mitch Keller? I don't know if you'd want him as the Cubs. He's only has 4 wins and 10 losses. It's a lot of losses. Oh, from Cedar Rapids. Yeah, that's true, Dreddy. Not too far from you. Not too far at all. Dreddy, how's the weather for you today? You spending it at the pool again? Just enjoying the day? Just cool weather? Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Yeah, that's kind of how it is today. It's like 80s. It's the 80s today. 80s, 90s, I think. But like dry heat. So sitting in a we went and floated the river today, me and my family. That's why my face probably looks a little red, which is fine. Not a big deal. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie. Mick G picking up the Cardinals. Jeez, Dreddy, 7? A whole 7 yards. That's like 21 feet. It's not a lot of feet. Well, feel bad for the extra foot. We have a whole 12 yards. It's crazy. A whole 36 feet. 36 feet of grass. It's a lot of grass. That's so crazy, Dreddy. That's crazy. Is it just like a landscaping business that you do? That you run doing all the lawn mowing. Side job. Hey, that's great. I mean, 12 lawns isn't bad. I know, I mean, if I had the time to do that on a weekend, I would do it. I mean, I got a ride on lawn mower, so it makes it nice. I just got to figure out how to get it so it mulches, so I don't have to catch all the grass. That saves a ton of time. But at the same time, also makes the grass grow a lot faster. So who knows? That's right. So much single week off. There you go, Dreddy. Hopefully they're paying you well. I mean, depending on the yard. I mean, I used to get paid like 12, 15 bucks a yard. If it took me more than that, then I'd charge a little bit more. But I mean, yeah, I'd mow my grandpa's lawn, and it was on less than a quarter of an acre, so it took 10 minutes to mow. Usually, I mean, 10 to 15. I always wanted to make his yard look extra nice, so yeah, it'd only take a couple minutes, especially on a riding lawnmower. You could do one strip of his yard in one pass. The nicest thing. Cubs got Roger and Willie Castro. That is true. That is very true, Jordo. Oh, there you go. Freddy Krueger. It's a good shirt. Robert England. Cool. That's super cool, Jordo. Good for you. Good for you. Ready? Yes. Yep, I'm solo today. Running the show just for a little bit. I got family business I gotta go take care of. So we'll be running it for about another 20 minutes and calling it good for today. But we've got quite a bit of teams going through, um, which is great. Get some ready for Ralph on Monday. Geez, I try to. I try to wear a different hat every day. But you'll notice I'll rotate through like the same 6, 7 different hats. You know who really wears a lot of hats? Ralph. Ralph wears a lot of hats. Except they're all Yankees hats. So it's, I mean, yes, it's kind of, there's different hats, but it's like the same hat. Ralph. Like Wreck-It Ralph. Ready? You know who else says? Ralph. Yep, Ralph. Yep. Yep, Ralph wears a lot of hats. You know who doesn't wear hats? Adam. It's funny, my wife's always like, why don't you like ever like do your hair or like wear your hat backwards? She likes when I wear my hat backwards. She likes when I do my hair, and I'm like, I just can't do it. Can't do it. Ralph struck fear into me in high school. He would make us run laps if we came in and our hat was even just slightly off. If it was backwards, if it was sideways, like he was brutal. I think one time one of our players came in like this. It was just like sitting on the top of his head. Like I can't even remember. I think it might have just been like this. And he freaking just went over, grabbed it off of his head. And he's like, "You can get this back later." I was like, "All right." Escobar, if only I was balding. I have no bald spots. None. I am totally good. It's a nice joke, though. It's a nice try. Nope. Escobar, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I will have a good set of hair my whole life. Because you get your hair genes from your mom's side. That is where the gene for balding comes from. So if your mom's dad is bald, you will be bald. That's how it goes. And if you're a female and your grandpa is bald, then you will have thin hair. Thinner hair when you get older. You're going to be a turkey next year. There you go, Escobar. Letting everybody know he's going to be a turkey. No, no, geez. I've I've asked. I've asked. But I've seriously worn a hat just about every single day of my life, and not. I still have very very thick hair. And there's people that never wear hats and they bald anyways. Collector's Army picking up the Cubbies. Guys, we'll be going for another 15 minutes. Today's a short day today. Usually we're here from 9 a.m. to late into the evenings. But we'll be just a little short stream today. Get a little some movement going. Um, yeah, geez, I've done some research on this. Yeah, geez, Jim. Geez, so it says yeah. So no, wearing a hat does not make you bald faster or bald at all. Um, Typically, balding is genetics and hormonal factors, especially if you have like alopecia, which means you just can't have any hair on your body. But it does say like tight or dirty hats or worn constantly causes scalp irritation or hair breakage, but not the root cause. So that's why I don't. I mean, nobody likes to wear a super dirty hat, and if it's super duper tight, it's uncomfortable. So no one really does that anyways. But good to know. The more you know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the genetics for like baldness is through your parents' side. Keaton, or through your mom's side. Keaton, what's up? Brady, what's up, my friend? Brady, second place. Second place for what? Second place for what, my friend? Oh, are they up there now? I didn't see that. That's legit. That's legit. Good to know. Nice. Well, the Yankees losing to the Mariners is rough, for sure. Super rough. Mister Sixer, picking up the Giants. Love it, dude. The game yesterday was ridiculous. The game was so crazy. Did you see what happened? I just saw what happened today. I saw a replay of it. But dude, they blew it so bad. You know who else blew the game super bad the other day? Freaking the Pirates were up 9-0. They were up 9-0 on the Rockies. And they lost 17-16. Make that make sense. How do you have such a lead on the worst team in the league and end up losing? So nuts. So nuts. Yeah, Brady. It was so crazy. So funny. But yeah, the Yankees, 2 run shot walk off. That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. Yeah. Well, the Red Sox won the other day against the um, Astros was sweet. And then yesterday they did, or I guess it was today. Today they did really well. It was good to see. But also the Astros pitcher just chewing out the third base coach. Um, Brady, do you even know what happened with that? I just saw the notification from it from ESPN. But what was he even mad about? That cleared the benches. Dude, I think that's so funny. Dude, stealing signs is a like if you're worried about us stealing signs, make it less obvious. That goes for anybody. That goes for anybody. Dude, the Yankees don't even care. That's something I love that the Yankees do. Dude, they don't care. You'll see so many. I've seen so many John Boy videos of the Yankees just like peek at second base. They're like, "What you looking at? Off speed? All right, wave my hands. Off speed." And they're like waving their arms at second, tipping pitches. Yeah, dude, nothing wrong with that. That is good old baseball. If you're a pitcher and you're getting butthurt about that, get better. Hide your pitches. Like, that's it. Obviously tipping. You're obviously tipping enough that they can figure it out. Brady, that too. That too. Like on top of that, they also have that against them. But seriously, regardless, like the Astros, what happened happened. And like, yeah, it's stupid. It's annoying. And people are ticked about it. Like it understandable. But at the same time, people now think anything that resembles that is just cheating and it's not fair. K-Swag, my name's Ty. My name is Ty. But Brady, exactly. Like it's part of the game. It's like if you're sitting there with your mitt open showing the pitch, you can't be like, no, don't look at my glove. Dude, you're showing it for the world. You are showing it for the world. Like that was like my biggest thing is, dude, I always kept it nice and tight, nice and close to my body, and then like waited. Mike, nice. See if that came through for me. Glad the Cubs lost to Baltimore. I believe it. Um, Mike, this won't be breaking tonight. I actually got to be heading out here soon. I just came in to fill a little bit for today, just to fill in a couple hours for Ralph because he's out of town. Um, but I got you on the Mets, Mike. So this will be breaking Monday for sure. This will be breaking Monday, so it'll be good. Well, and Brady, like, honestly, like, if he's that worried about it, like, yeah, Bach. Like, if you're really that worried about it and it's that close, I don't think that's a bad idea. But don't cry about it. Don't cry about it as a pitcher. Well, which even if he is paranoid, like as a pitcher, like that's like not that big of a deal. Like, I mean, yes, you're already down, but if you're worried about him stealing pitches, yeah, balk and then call it good. Like, he can't see you anymore. Quit crying. K Swag, Bubba Chandler's not a bad one. Sydney, hi. Hello, Sydney. Yeah, exactly, Brady. It's like you moved him over, he's not going to be given signs anymore. And if he's stealing signs from third, then you're really doing something wrong. Sydney, I'm doing good. I am doing good. We went and floated the river today. So, it was good. Kenna, yes. I want some Huckleberry ice cream. Heck yes. Dude, my family picked a whole gallon of Huckleberries the other day. They're the freaking best. So much better than blueberries. I don't care who you are. So good. Sydney, no, it was perfect. It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful float today. It was a ton of fun. Yes. I mean, if you have time, it's probably a little late to do it now. But if you want to go, if it's as long as it's warm, it's a great float. Just a warm slough. If you've ever been out that way, a little bit north of Rexburg, great. It's a great spot. Well, late to be floating a river. Well, Jersey, here's the thing though. Where do you get huckleberry pie from? Because a lot of the times a they use a different kind of blueberry, and they call it a huckleberry. They're not the same. They're not the same at all. So it's pretty much like a blueberry pie, but it's not huckleberry pie. It's not the same. Well, there you go. The black huckleberry. That's what it's called. I wonder what kind. That doesn't look right. Oh, yes, the mountain huckleberry. That's what it is. Mountain huckleberries. Because they grow high in the high mountains. Super, super good. I mean, different kind of huckleberries. But the mountain, dude, dude. Yeah, the ones here are so yummy. So yummy. Yeah, my family picked a whole gallon of them just out in the wild mountain huckleberries. So, they making homemade ice cream with it. So fantastic. So fantastic. Oh, Jersey, if you are, me and my wife are gonna go pick some more. Me and my wife are gonna go pick some more. So we'll go with you. We're gonna try and go fill up a whole nother gallon because they are thick, thick, thick. You guys will go for another 2 minutes. We'll be calling it a day for today. But Jersey, 100%. And what's crazy is I think we even have enough to make jam, to make homemade jam out of it, like a jar or two. I hope. If we get enough tomorrow, we definitely are. I'm gonna make my. I'm gonna make my mom do it. See if she'll rope in. Usually, what she does is strawberry huckleberry jam, and that is, oh, dude, that is ridiculously good. Or raspberry huckleberry. I can't remember. Maybe it was strawberry huckleberry, but it was, dude, phenomenal. One of my favorites. One of my favorites of all time. But agreed, nothing better than making it yourself. everybody. I'm gonna refresh. Sorry, I wish I could stay longer, but I cannot. I tried to get here a little earlier, but couldn't make it happen. I mean, heck, I'm still wearing my swimming shorts. But I will be calling it a day for today. Thank you all. Glad to pop in, share a little bit of time with you, talking, chit chat it up. It's always good to catch up with you guys. But I hope you all have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. We'll see you all on Monday. It'll be a party on Monday. A little bit of a party on Monday, especially when we get this last. This is our last breaker box or jumbo box case that we have in stock. We might be having some more come. I don't know. My guess is hopefully this might be our last one. I don't know. So I will see you all on Monday. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you all later. Love you.